All right. Well, welcome to another episode of the Independent Wrestling Shootout here on the JTR Podcast Network. This is Mark Reb, coming to you with a noodles position in Champaign, Illinois, joined as always by my buddy Minderz, rather sleepy Minderz, but Minderz nonetheless.
I'm here. I'm
Hey,
waking up. I'm getting there. Did you
hey.
see me? I was jamming out.
It's a catchy tune.
It is. I like it.
And we don't have to pay for it.
Yes.
It specifically said royalty free when I was searching for.
Free, our favorite word.
It is a good word.
It's a very good word.
So,
Brad, we had a lot happen this weekend.
A lot to talk about. Of course, everybody's still talking about the GCW show with the Hammerstein. If you missed our episode of Jumping the Rail yesterday, we had Sam Stackhouse on with us, and he was there, and he kind of filled us in.
Hey, speaking of, did you happen to see where Fuego is looking for podcasts?
I did not see that, but we need to make that happen.
We need to make that happen. If we have Sam on, we need to have Fuego on.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, get on that. They all like you more. I think they take you more seriously.
Oh, that can't be true.
Until it becomes like these
hair.
Guys. Until it becomes like the independent guys. They all love me then.
See, that's the thing. The independent guys love you, so that's why you do most of our booking. But
for this show, yeah.
Yeah, for JTR, you're afraid of the people that have some sort of a name, so
a little bit. They intimidate me.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah, we talked about GCW last night.
See, Barry tagged us in the post. That's why I knew about it.
Oh, nice. Fuego.
Yeah, Fuego. Okay.
So first things first, because we're going to be spending a lot of time talking about Pro Wrestling Glory today, because they got the big show on Saturday in Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
You were going to kind of fill us in on what happened this past Saturday at 0-1, but first things first, you sent me some results, because last week we had our buddy Sam Knight on with us. And,
damn right, Sam Knight sure did.
Right. And we were talking about Signal 10, and he sent in the results to you, and we got so we got to discuss that a little bit. Oh yeah, get a little behind on the comments there, Minderz.
I forgot. Fuego dose. Whoops. Now I'm getting trigger happy. Okay. Hi, Papa.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know what? I forgot. Unless you got them loaded up. Did you get loaded up any of our Shootout Award winners?
Oh, the pictures? No, I didn't.
Okay, give me a minute. You talk about Signal 10 because I sent you all the results.
Yeah, you sent me the results. So let's get into that here. There we go. Now I forget if there was a fancy name for the show, but
I think there was. Hold on.
But anyway,
I need to start doing my homework sooner.
You're new at this whole being one of the admins on
January Justice.
January Justice. Okay, thank you. Excuse me. All right, so Hodari beat Maliko.
Yeah, from what I heard, that was really hard hitting.
I can't say I'm surprised by that. Carter Kaufman defeated Leela Hall.
That was Leela was making her debut.
Yes, and Carter we know from doing some AVW shots.
And she's with the one that Elijah's into, that group, that beat down BEA or something like that. Beat down. Man, this is frustrating sometimes. I love it, but it's when I forget, it's annoying.
Yes. Well, let's move on. Hijo de Appalachia defeated Austin Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm inclined to be surprised by that. Maybe call that an upset because Austin's a veteran, you know.
That's true.
Sam Knight beat Elijah Eros by DQ.
Yeah, I have a feeling that was some chicanery.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 5-count Frank beat Chet Ripley, believe it or not.
Damn. Okay. That seemed to go with how it should go. Shut up.
You didn't get my joke?
Probably not. I'm still waking up. Leave me the hell alone.
Papa Pullman will get it because he knows that kind of stuff. Idris Wolf beat Juwan Thomas. That's one that Sam was putting over pretty big last week.
That was, yeah. That there are a couple really new guys. The next one is the one that kind of shocked me a little bit.
Yeah, me too. Jake Ullman dropped the Signal 10 Heavyweight Championship to Logan Myers, Mr. Loud and Proud, or buddy from Indianapolis. And yeah, I got to call that an upset.
I don't know. Logan's so good though.
He is.
He's gotten really good. So it's
But it's
kind of.
Ullman though.
I know it's Omen. Exactly, it's Omen. But yeah, and I'm sure it was a good match. I really want to.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
So Papa waved at us. AJ. Oh, I bet Omen and Meyer. I bet it was a banger too. I really do. I wouldn't hate it at all.
Jake is going to be on JTR during Squirt Circle Expo month in April.
I need to get on that a little bit more.
Yeah, we got a couple guests locked in, but we got to get a couple more.
So we can have a full month.
That's right. All right. Well, let's see here. Minderz.
Yes.
I'm trying to think where we should go from here because you're holding out on me. You said we've got a guest, but you haven't told me who it is.
We have two.
Yeah, you told me the one. You told me Devontae is going to join us here in a bit.
Uh-huh.
Talking about Saturday. But then you're being awful shifty. You said we had a guest coming, but you didn't tell me who it is.
Yeah, they'll be in here. Give them about 10 more minutes.
All right.
Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Okay. I trust you. You give me no reason not to since we've changed format. So,
Yeah. Hey, why don't you talk GCW real quick?
All right. So you still haven't had a chance to watch that show, have you?
I have not.
So like I said, the big story that came out. Well, there were two. Number one, Alley Catch got hurt. Broken leg in two places. It looked bad when I saw it.
For those of you that were at
CMC show
last year, when Dalton Davis did his fly out.
It was almost the exact same situation.
Almost.
Allie did a dive to the floor and landed wrong, just like what happened with Dalton. But as I understand it, Steph DeLander has set up a GoFundMe for Allie for her hospital expenses because she did have to have surgery on her leg.
Yep.
So
Steph had some fun. She did have a few fun things on her stuff. That was fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, go to the Jumping the Rail Facebook page. I put a link on there yesterday to that GoFundMe if you feel like donating, helping Allie out. But because of the outcome of that match, because she was wrestling Effie for number one contendership, so Effie wound up winning the world championship in the main event for Mance Warner.
Yeah. Which surprised me.
It didn't surprise me just because of the build-up of that story over the last year. But I'm a little bummed because I like Manser as champ.
Right. Which I knew that.
Yeah, but I think Effie definitely earned it.
Well, I mean, Effie's pretty awesome.
Effie's pretty awesome. I'm trying to think other things that happened. Extreme six-man, Guido, Tajiri, and Super Crazy took on Los Desperados.
Papa's.
People have opinions in the comments.
AJ, now why would I do that to
Minderz?
What? Why? I wouldn't do that to you. You trust me now. Why would I ruin that?
Okay.
I'm being honest.
All right. Just AJ scared me a little bit. That's all.
Thanks, AJ.
AJ, don't scare me.
Please don't scare him.
I'm regrouping here. Joey Janela, or affectionately known as Jelly Nutella for you corny fans, beat Masato Tanaka, another ECW guy.
I'm just curious how many headshots there were in that.
Not as many as a Mike Awesome match.
That's true.
Although Joey did awesome bomb Tanaka through a table at one point. Like
And
he did,
that
like
doesn't surprise me.
also not surprising. Super Crazy did a moonsault off the balcony to the floor.
No, not super crazy. Not him at all.
No, why would he do
He
that?
wouldn't do that.
Let me think what else happened on top of my head.
Well, Sam Stackhouse kind of he was in that
He was in the Rumble in the
Rumble,
pre-show.
and
He
then
got eliminated by Brooke Havoc of all people
that's
with
interesting.
a head scissors to the floor. I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to rub it in on him. But, you get a kick out of this. And Barry might get a kick out of this. Crowbar was actually in that match.
Jeez.
Devin Storm, for you WCW fans. Also, 911 Son Big Vin was in there. Trying to think because there was other. Who am I forgetting?
Wait, so Big Vin is 911 Son, and then 911 was also on our PWI.
He was in our PWI flashback. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of cool.
Cardona had an open challenge. He beat Tommy Invincible, who I'd never heard of before, and then insisted on another opponent. So he got Microman, the world's smallest luchador. Beat him. So then he demanded another opponent, and it wound up Jimmy Lloyd turned on Cardona. He's not Broski Jimmy anymore. He wound up beating him at Hammerstein.
Oh,
and we got Jimmy Lloyd back. So that's interesting. The Garbage Daddies are the new tag team champions.
Daddies, yeah.
It's Cole Radrick, Alec Price.
How bad I screwed that up yesterday.
Hey, it's tricky when it's just remember it's garbage with an H.
Garbage. I got it.
Do what Stacy does when she's learning a new dialect. She put her hand out, and she was working on her Italian last night. It was pretty entertaining.
Okay, so is that all you want to talk about, GCW?
One thing I do want to mention is the former Baron Corbin was in the Bloodsport match. What the Bigger.
What?
I trusted you.
I didn't do nothing. Do you have the volume up? Oh, where's our... You moved it.
What did I... Actually, I don't have it on there.
We don't have it on. You suck. Hey, Reb, I'm bringing in our guest. I'm bringing him in. I'm bringing him in.
Hi there, guys.
Hi.
Reb, you're looking as much crap as usual.
Hi, CMC.
Your whip is rapier sharp, sir.
Huh? I don't know what he said. How is he doing the thing with his beard where it's just like facing one way for some reason?
He's got his head turned a certain way. Maybe that's what it is.
It looks like the wind's blowing on him, but just it's not. At the moment.
I have a fan always. It's like guys with long hair always want to have their hair billowing in the breeze. I do the same thing with my beard.
So I got to show both of you this because this like messed with me this weekend. So I went to the 01 show, right? And this is Jake Parnell's new look.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even recognize him at first.
I didn't either. I did not either.
So does he have short hair now, or is that just pulled back?
No, it's short hair.
Wow.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I kind of thought that was Daniel Garcia for a second.
I mean,
off the first look,
it threw me off like crazy.
He's really leaning into that commissar thing he's doing on social media.
He is. But hi, CMC.
Hi.
We're going to talk some glory or some pro wrestling glory today with you.
Can we talk about how he put his foot in his mouth?
Huh? He didn't put his foot in his mouth. What are you talking about?
Talking poop about Cobra and Jordan and all them.
Yeah.
Why would you try to instigate Cobra? That's my question. Do you have a death wish?
No, I have talent and I can beat them. So that's. I
just didn't know if maybe you still had something knocked a little loopy from when you wrestled Christian in October.
We aren't going to talk about that.
Ref, do not make our guests mad. Please do not make our guests mad. Thank you.
All right. I will let you take the lead on this, Minderz, because I'm wholly unprepared.
You're unprepared. Ha ha. You're welcome. All right. So speaking of though, Dude, you're in quite a match this weekend. I'm not
I
gonna
am.
lie.
I'm in, and I'm gonna win quite a match this weekend.
All right. I'll back you till I can't. And that basically be till Cobra comes out. I love you. You know I love you. But prove yourself, okay?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm facing a bunch of middle-aged men this weekend. Like,
Reb, should we be offended because we're older than all of those quote unquote middle-aged men?
Reb should be offended. You don't show it, Mindy, but look at him. I can hear him breathing from here.
He's trying his best to not yell at me right now, is what he's trying his best to do. Let's see. Looks like we've got, you want to run down the card and let's just kind of talk about some of the things that are going on. We've got, I saw Pixel Dan's back. So, obviously this is in Clinton at Hammer and Strength and Fitness. So if you haven't got your tickets now, you better get on that. I know we've had ours for a while. So what do you think Pixel Dan's going to do this time?
Did Reb just take a shot? Is he like?
I need it.
Guys, I signed up for a podcast, not AA. I'm not.
I'm just drinking Monster.
I mean, that's good. I don't even have a drink up here, so. Oh, Andy's got a beer. Dang.
Now this is Pepsi Zero Sugar. So
he's getting a little healthier.
I'll have you know, sir, I'm over a year without regular Pepsi. So let me do my Barry Horowitz. Barry Horowitz is
I
a
wouldn't
wrestler
do that
from the
again.
80s
That was
and
kind of
90s.
embarrassing. You couldn't get it that far back there. It's okay. It's the joints.
It's the old age kicking in.
Yeah, exactly.
That old.
See, and you can tell what makes Minderz look young because she's hitting her vape in her sleeve to hide it.
I do that all the time. Come on now. All right. How about this match? What do you think this is going to happen? We've got Shane Boucher with Connor Hopkins.
I believe that's Boucher.
Boucher. Well, it looks like
Boucher.
Butcher. He looks like Elvis. I mean, come on.
I've faced Shane quite a bit, and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he's solid. Like, I think you guys got a really good match in here for this one.
Now, this is interesting. I see Connor is not putting up the Dreamwave Championship. Did he lose the Dreamwave Championship and I missed something?
I don't believe so.
Okay, but they are putting Iron Spirit Pro Downstate Championship on the line.
I mean,
that means we could get Connor 2 belts.
Yeah, it just determines on who the fighting champ is, though. So, I mean,
you can kind of look at that as they're both fighting champion if they're both
titles are on the line.
It doesn't look like both are on the line. Looks like just the Iron Spirit's on the line.
Hey, Minderz, show that picture up again, would you?
Yep.
I gotta say, Connor has a very slappable face.
He does. He really does.
Reb, have you been told that a lot? I'll tell you right now.
I'm sure you will. Oh my goodness! All
right, I'm really excited to see this one. This is Maggie Lee and Shaza McKenzie. I think this is going to be a really good match. I've seen Shaza a few times in a few different places. And Maggie Lee.
Was she at PWE when we went there?
Yes.
Thought so.
So, yeah. Any thoughts, CMC?
I've seen both of them wrestle before, and I've honestly really liked both their talents. I can't really pick a clear winner for this. I've seen Shaza more than Maggie, though. I've only seen her at a Dreamwave show before.
Yeah. I'm really kind of curious. At Dreamwave, is Maggie face?
I'm not sure. I've only been out to one Dreamwave show.
Okay.
I've tried to make it out to more of them, just conflicting issues.
Right. Well, I know Shaza can play face or heel, so I'm interested to see what Shaza we get. Let's see. Reb, what was your opinion on that one?
No one cares. Go ahead.
All right, come on, CMC. You got to go. Oh, we've got comments. I'm too busy doing pictures. Reb, you're
I didn't even get to see the comment. Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
Okay, so AJ said, "Why does Warhorse look like he's about to tell you why your favorite movie sucks and why you should be watching some obscure foreign horror movie that you've never heard of instead?" Yeah, I mean, I'll give him that.
Well, while sipping a brandy.
Devontae.
All right, buddy. All right. I'll see you soon. Maybe I'll stop by Thursdays and show you a big game.
No, hey, now be nice. We've got Devontae coming on here in a little bit, so be nice.
He'll be fine.
So dismissive.
Okay, so now, man, Reb, I'm not sure. I see now why you used to stress over this. Okay, this match, Trauma Unit versus Violent Society.
What do you think of Preacher and BA teaming up now?
Who are you talking to?
I think it's a great source. I don't know who he was asking either. He's got to be more direct with his questions, but I think
that's a royal question. I'm asking the royal you.
Oh, well, you should have said that because then I would have let Mindy go first. Now I feel like an asshole.
You are fine.
Well, you are. You kind of are, but that's all right.
No, you're not. You're not
about that.
Go ahead, CMC. Sorry you were interrupted.
No, you're all good. I think that Dallas and BA make a great team. I mean, BA has kind of the, I guess, how to word it. Dallas has the strength of the team, and BA has the, trying to think of the good word for it.
Get that out of the corner right now. I see
resilience, I guess.
Ew. Get away. Ew, it's not getting any better.
I'm confused on what's happening.
He's switching the picture up in the corner right now. I got Joey in the picture with me.
Headless Joey, too.
Yeah, I know, right? No, actually, it's just his head, which is scary.
I wonder what he does with those pictures in his free time. There's probably magazines around his house that he's like taped them to. All the heads are cut off.
You're gonna get rumors started here, and I am.
It's okay, Reb.
I'm happily normal.
But okay, so anyway, back on track, guys. Let's get back on track. So first of all, Dallas needs new friends, in my opinion. Second of all, Trauma Unit better whoop their ass. That's all I gotta say. I don't want them to hurt Dallas, but they can have both. BA, I don't give a shit.
I don't know. Not a big fan of Trauma Unit, so.
I know you're not, but I'm not a big fan of BA, and that just kind of ruins the whole thing for me. We all know this. Me and BA do not get along.
Well, you always call them names.
Yeah, like bitch ass. Let's see. Then the final.
You got a 9-year-old to call him bitch ass too.
I did get it. Actually, he was 8.
Oh,
dang.
And then finally, we got Tony.
It's okay. When Reb's around 9-year-olds, people just scream stranger danger and run away.
No, Lincoln actually likes Reb. So
I'm sorry.
I saved Lincoln from Shane Mercer. So
you did. All right, and finally, we've got Tony G versus Jack Rebel.
Okay, now I have a question here because Jack threw the Glory Championship in trash can last week.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we know what's going on with that? Is there no champion? Did he vacate something? What's going on there?
I could not tell you. I don't make the rules, so I'm just there to win whatever title is there. I mean, that's kind of my point.
Right.
But
sounds about right.
I don't know what's going on with that. I've never even seen any of those guys wrestle. So
you've seen Tony G wrestle,
unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I got to point something out here. You're being awful dismissive of your buddy. Jordan's in that match with you, and I mean, you guys were besties all last year, teaming up and everything. So, what flipped? Are you just gone solo now, or what's going on there?
I'm just kind of on my own road. There's nothing that's really flipped. If it comes down to it, me and Jordan can definitely run that match. But I don't know. I'm just kind of on my own for this one. After the whole thing with Rose, I just kind of am looking at things a little differently.
So who's going to be next on your list? Who's the next one you would like to go against? Because I'm really more interested when it's just one-on-one matches.
Just
That's
as a
just
one-on-one?
me. That's just me. I like the one-on-one matches better. So
I mean,
thank you, you bangy.
don't get me wrong. The
Good
Dreamwave
Supreme,
title,
Mario Sinclair.
do what?
I said the
What?
Dreamwave title would sound pretty nice. So Connor Hopkins is up there. But I don't know. I still got my mind on Rose. That's the match I need. That's the main match right now. I have to face all these older people that don't have the stamina and are still kicking. But
Oh, buddy, would you please stop?
I
Stop! Stop!
I need my
think I
match
need-
against Rose.
Let's see, 2704.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't mind me. I'm just making a
I'm
mental note.
confused. Was 1927 Reb's birthday?
No, 2704 was the time, so that means he's cutting out a piece to probably send to
Oh.
Rose to let him know
Okay.
what you said. So
Or Cobra.
or Cobra. Yikes!
I'm a stinker sometimes.
You know what? Since we've got you here,
You should
we're not going to
shower
promote
more
it a
and-
whole lot, but I saw that. I saw
Hey,
we've
Ben
got-
Trust said I don't smell as bad as I look.
That's true.
He was lying. He was being nice. He just wanted to make Mindy mad.
Well, that's
No.
generally true usually, but
Well, he also said that Reb looked like a mall Santa.
One that takes the kids, if that's the case.
you're going to get rumors started here. Maybe people think I'm an unsavory character.
Oh, I mean, your fan fictions that we were talking about earlier.
That's all right. Apparently, I look like an old cat lady, so at least that's what Ben Trust said.
So does Reb.
Hey, an old cat lady?
Yeah. Look at him. If he took the hair from the beard and put it on his head, then pretty much the same thing.
Come over.
Yeah.
Just because I like cats more than most people, that's no reason to say I'd be a cat lady.
I don't know about that one. That's pretty accurate. I think that's the definition.
Oh boy!
Even if one of them does put her tail in my cup of noodles every now and then.
And her name is Noodles, which is
Is
funny.
that a? You know what? I don't even want to know.
It's not a euphemism.
It's
It's
not a
right out of the gutter.
euphemism.
I don't want to know.
It's not a euphemism.
Whatever you're doing with your fan fictions and your cat, that's all you, dude.
Where do you
All
get the
right,
idea I
so-
like fan fiction?
You two
From the heads.
don't
I
maybe
don't
keep
want to
one
know
of
what
you
you
out
do
of
with
this.
that Joey and BA head.
Yeah,
That's just there to annoy Minderz.
yeah.
Uh-huh,
That's the only,
sure.
That's the only reason it's there.
Sure, just don't look at the locked folder.
All right, you two, don't make me kick one of you out of here.
I mean, I'll stick around if you want to kick him out.
I like having control of this. This is fun.
Yeah, I recently gave Minderz control over like more things on here than just.
Oh,
being
it took you long enough. Are you finally retiring?
I wish I could retire.
I wish you could retire.
Wish you could retire.
Would you
I'm
two
good.
knock it off?
I'm still at
Okay.
19.
Back to
I still got
Yugoslavia.
I still got a long way ahead of me.
Let's see. All right. Reb, what did you want to go to next? Because we said Devontae coming in, and
Oh, that sucks.
does not suck. Would you be nice, please? I stick up for you a lot on here. You just remember that.
That's my bad. I'm just sharing my opinion. I thought that was the point of this.
That is the point, but
Yeah.
still. Hey, I hear we have Rated Ralph coming back too to Pro Wrestling Glory.
Yeah.
He's announcing again this time, so I'm excited for that.
Don't
Yeah,
touch
I
him.
did get in a little bit of trouble for grabbing him at the last show. I'll try not to do that again, but if he gets in my way and gets in my face one more time, then I can't promise anything.
At least don't hurt the hat.
Okay.
Yeah, don't hurt the hat. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice hat. I don't want to see it damaged.
Reb likes hats because it
I'm a hat
covers the balding hair. Now, what? Why? Hang on. Show the back.
I was afraid of that.
What's
I
going
saw
on
it.
there?
I almost wore a hat today. It's cold.
I didn't know barbershops did reverse fades.
He's got jokes.
It's just,
He does, and they're pretty funny.
they make razors for that, right? You could just get rid of that.
Well, it's cold, and I like having a little bit of cover up there. In the
It's
winter
not that
months.
cold. Shave it, please, for the love of God.
You shave it.
I did.
All right.
Come
All right. CMC, you want to stick around? We got to run through some 0-1 stuff. Do you want to be here for that or no?
on. I mean, I can be if you guys want
Okay.
me here. It's up to you.
Sure. We'll go ahead and do that. We're here. We want your opinions. So, although first, let's go through this because we did get a chance to give out some of our shooties this past weekend.
Mhm.
I was able to.
I didn't receive mine in the mail, by the way.
Well, to be fair, you were nominated.
You were nominated.
I
Shooty.
was?
Yeah. You and Jordan, Tag Team of the Year.
Yep.
Oh. And where's the plaque?
Well, first off, I appreciate that you think that we have the budget for plaques.
Yeah. And they're not just certificates.
Oh, that's what I meant. My bad. So is mine like still in the mail? I know Reb can't afford express shipping, so.
Well, here's the thing. I did them, but unfortunately, you guys didn't win. You did get nominated, but you didn't win.
It is an honor to be nominated.
It is.
Who exactly made this vote? Because I don't think
We have a caucus. It's a majority.
There's
vote.
5 of us.
Okay.
But the Tag Team of the Year did go to the light for the fact that, they did hold the championships through most of the year. So.
Do they come out to Dolly Parton?
No. Nope.
Oh,
So I don't know about that one. Also, that's a faction.
Well,
Freebird
it
rules.
wasn't at the time.
I'm sorry, the Freebirds were a 3-man tag team back in the 80s.
Just saying. I bet Reb put that one together because he can't count.
I can count.
Sure. To 3.
Okay. Then, of course, we had Ring Announcer of the Year. 2-time Ring Announcer of the Year.
He did get a unanimous vote, too, on that one. So
He did.
I tell you, the competition is going to be stiffer
What
this year, though.
What were the other options?
Chan, Joey O'Reilly, because he ring announced one show, and then Marvin. I think was the other one.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Personally, I probably would have chose Marvin.
I don't want to give it a bigger head because he's gone all Hollywood now.
He went all Hollywood on us, and
That's a good point, but like that's the best 0-1 heavyweight champion right there.
Reb. I think we're gonna have another. Hold on, I'm gonna put this one up real quick. There was our referee of the year, Matt Race.
Yeah, I'll just leave that one alone. We're just gonna. I don't know about that one. Does JP know about that one?
We had words with JP about that one. He was a little concerned, but he wasn't there the entire year.
He wasn't there the entire year.
Was that a participation?
Yeah, you had to be there most.
Oh no! I meant like was.
You think we were just
reward of participation?
What?
We have another guest.
So we do.
Hello, sir. Where are you?
Sir. Hello?
Devontae. All right, I'm dropping him back out till we get him for sure in.
I think we might have caught him at a bad time.
He's in the
he
car.
Might be doing something right now. Give him at least 30 minutes.
I'm not giving him at least 30 minutes.
Actually, he's early.
He is early, so.
But, I appreciate punctuality. So.
Hey, Reb, you want to talk about your favorite, the favorite that you had for our shooties this year? The Not Chan Unsmith.
Oh, the Not Chan Unsmith Civilian of the Year award went to Papa Pullman.
I did see that. And that was funny.
Look at him. So we had that one.
I regret that I wasn't able to be there to help deliver the shooties to all the winners on Saturday. But
Where were you
Yeah.
I was, the wife requires a date night every now and then that doesn't involve wrestling.
Oh, so she
So-
bought him dinner that night and he couldn't make it.
Actually, we used a gift card. Thank you.
What a date.
And then we had, I forget what he won. I think it was
Most improved.
most improved went to Maxwell.
Ever since he kicked the coffee, it's been a different Maxwell.
Has been.
Yeah, I've seen his stuff. He seems like
Don't call him a has-been.
gotten better.
Let's see. Then we had
Kenny.
Kenny for his
Anakin.
feud of the year with Anakin.
Oh, I thought that said Anakin of the year. I was confused.
No,
We could also give Anakin Murphy Anakin of the year sometime.
Yeah.
And then one of my favorites,
Zach
Zach Hendricks,
breakout star of the year.
breakout star of the year,
Yeah, that's fair.
which gave Victor a run for his money on Saturday. We'll talk about that.
I had not seen anything from Saturday, so I.
All right. Well, CMC, I'm going to give you the option. Devontae's about ready to come in. So
Are you sure? Is he like wrapping things up in his car or?
Devontae.
What up?
Hi.
Hello, sir.
CMC's here. You want to give him some shit? Because
Help
you
me.
can now.
Go ahead, big guy.
Take off your hat, CMC. You talking about Reb?
I've already taken off my hat. I wasn't talking about his hair.
That's going to affect the glare on his camera. It'll
You talking about the man you're in a match with all middle age? I don't know. You might compare to him.
Oh.
I don't know about that one. Like I said, I still got that 19 soul, dude.
You look older than Jordan. Just say.
That's not fair. It's an old promo pic.
All right, CMC, we're going to let you go. We're going to talk to Devontae here for a little bit. We will talk to you later, okay?
Okay, I'll see you guys.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
It's no problem. Bye.
Bye. Devontae!
What's up?
Hi, kid.
You know.
So let's just run through a few things with Pro Wrestling Glory real quick, and then we're going to get your take on what happened Saturday.
cool.
We'll talk more about it later, but let's talk about Pro Wrestling Glory first. You've got this match coming up, which is Trauma Unit versus Violent Society.
Cool name that they got. I guess it's a cool name.
I mean, makes sense. But
But I mean, if you really look at it, like it's gonna be a cakewalk. We beat them in a street fight last time, and
yeah,
it's a normal tag match. So imagine what we can do, and to them then. And if you see me and Theo work, they have nothing on us. And when it comes to tag matches, they haven't been a team long, so they don't know each other. Dallas, we beat Dallas more than one time. We all know that I beat BA. So
I was like, can you break his nose again?
I was like, there's no competition there, but I mean, it's gonna be fun for us. I don't know about them. We're just going in to have fun. Me and Theo already was like, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Well, here's the question. So are you going to have Chris in your corner? Just keeping an eye out on everybody. Make sure nobody's going to interfere with your matches.
We're gonna have Chris. That is something you would have to wait to see.
Oh,
We never like giving up when Chris might pop up here and there.
that's true.
like a secret weapon, kind of.
He is a secret weapon. Speaking, and you know what? Let's go through. Okay, so we've talked about Pro Wrestling Glory. Let's rewind now. We're gonna cut you back. We're gonna talk about 0-1 this past weekend
No,
because you guys had a bit of something interesting happen, and I'm kind of excited for it.
we made that show, didn't we?
You did make that show. I'm not gonna lie, you did.
We were on that. We were, you've seen us 3 or 4 times during that show.
Yep, I did, and you know me. I was the one over in the corner that you guys. Man, the crowd has just turned on you so much.
Honestly, I'm okay with that. we didn't really care for them cheering us anyway. We didn't care for them booing us. I mean, we said this before. We're not there to please those people. We're not there to, to make their life better. We're not there to be their favorite wrestlers. We're there because this is what we want to do, and this is what we're gonna do, and we're there to make a name for ourselves. So either if you boo us, cheer us, love us, hate us, doesn't really matter, because the only thing that you are gonna know and that you are gonna say is our name, no matter what. Like, you're gonna know us. So that's all that really matters.
Yeah, because I know. Well, here we'll just run through. We're not going to go in any order because I don't remember the order. I remember who won and who didn't win, so we'll go through that. But we're going to start
I
it
just
off.
went in order from what you sent me.
Okay, well we'll go with this first because TSO and JR Lindsay, they're an interesting tag team, but yeah, the right person won on that one. Just saying.
I mean, we knew that was going to be a cakewalk. Theo beat JR Lindsay. I beat JR Lindsay. And then we both beat up that guy right there. I don't even know his name.
TSO.
So, yeah, that guy.
A lot of initials in 01.
He looks like the Pillsbury Dough Man for real.
Oh, you almost got her.
He almost got me. Almost. And that, you know what part of that is? Why part of that is? I felt kind of bad. I did tell JR Lindsay this past weekend that I can't root for him. I can't cheer for him.
Because he's committing treason by calling himself a king?
He calls himself a king, and he tried to tell me, he's like, it's all about the confidence. I was like, no, there's only one king in 01. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's other royal titles you can get with the Duke.
Yeah, you could go with a whole bunch of different ones.
There is a lot of them. There's a lot of them for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So then we'll just go ahead and jump to this one here. And that would be No Clover versus Devontae Knox. I mean, it was a damn good match. It was a very good match.
I like him. I like that kid. He got a lot of heart. From when I seen him first debut on Thursday night, I just thought he was just this, this guy who wanted to wrestle and just be, just be that. But I mean, he showed himself on Saturday for sure. I mean, he lost. He got his head kicked off multiple times. But I mean, he put up a good fight. I'm not going to say he didn't. So
I did get the little kid next to me to start cheering for you when you did the Devon Tenta.
Did you?
I did. He thought that was great.
I feel bad for him though. I know he's hurting for sure.
Right. Man, he gave me a lot of crap because I like Noah. Don't get me wrong, I like Noah.
He's a good kid.
He's a good kid, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't root against you, and you know this.
I mean, how could you?
I can't right now.
Anybody who's seen me and then seen Noah and seen the way that when that bell rings and see how I get, if you root against me, then that's your own fault. Like, you lost your money. So
we didn't lose your money because there's still the match, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna jump to this match because I don't know. Did you get to see most of the show in the back or no?
I told you multiple times that we don't pay attention.
Oh, you don't pay attention.
We don't pay attention to those freaks.
Apparently, neither does Minderz.
Let's talk about this little match right here. Because Jake Lander definitely has a new look.
Yes. I'm kind of mad. I honestly wanted to see that match, actually. But, we had trauma unit things going on, so
right.
I didn't get to see it.
It was a good match. I mean, Jake lost, so I was a happy camper. But
I mean, we kind of know that. He made us lose in war games, so he's a loser.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to warn you when you guys said you were bringing on Lander. I was like, guys, what are you doing?
Yeah, Casey put a name on him, so we gave it a chance. So it is.
And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just he dropped the ball. That's all there is.
He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball for sure.
But it didn't go very far. Because
No, he's not that tall, so it couldn't roll that far. But yeah, he looks right now. His new look is very. What's the word I'm looking for? Machismo from Temu.
Sleazy?
From Timu is crazy.
I'm just saying. But Naomi kicked his ass. It was a lot of fun. So obviously she's still the champ. I don't hate it. And remind me, Reb, I forgot to tell you about talking to her after the match too, and I need to talk to you about that. Okay, so then we had let's see. Let's go to this match.
Excuse me.
Because this match is kind of important.
Yeah.
This match was a little bit important because Reb, I know you weren't there, but there was a little addition to Trauma Unit.
That's what you were telling me.
And since they won Faction of the Year, look at those guys.
Look at that. We got to make sure we get Casey his eventually.
Yeah, we'll get Casey his. We'll get Casey his. But what can you tell us about Greg Jovi?
Nothing at the moment. And time it will come. I would say that this was very well thought. Obviously, there was some back and forth in the group about it, obviously. But I could say that man is all about business. He's not in it to be, the best of the best right now. He's in it because he knows who Trauma Unit is. See, he was smart. He's a smart man. He knows where Trauma Unit's going. He knows who we are. He knows, just everything. He knows that he put his, his mouth on that mic and all that stuff to prove that, to show everybody that Trauma Unit is definitely the future of wrestling at the moment. Indie wrestling, for sure. And that's even saying, who gets mad, but where we're going is there's no one's going to remember the lowlifes. No one's going to remember CMC and whatever Jordan's team name is. No one's going to remember these names. No one's going to remember the light. No one's going to remember constant headache. No one's going to remember the premiere, because Trauma Unit is definitely coming for, that spot, that number one spot, tag team spot, whether you like it or not. That is just exactly what we are coming for. And that's a fact for sure. And he sees it and he knows it, and he's all about us. He put us first. To him, we are the best tag team right now. He sees it. So, we'll see where he takes us. Obviously, we know we can take ourselves, but adding him as a mouthpiece, adding him as, a figure in the group, we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
We definitely got plans. So, there's definitely more you guys will see with him being there.
KC piped in, said, I figured a multi-0-1 champ would be a good addition about Lander. He chose the wrong night to have a bad match. I agree.
See, we got it. We got it.
And then Papa Pullman says, one of the best managers in the business, about Jovi there. So, yeah, I went back and was watching some stuff because I knew I'd seen Jovi before and I just couldn't place it where I seen him at before. I went back and found some stuff, and I think it's a good addition. I think it's a real good addition to Trauma Unit. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, and I don't really care.
Well, it's always good to have somebody to cut through the red tape and let you guys focus on the stuff in the ring.
We don't care what nobody think about the group. You can like or hate whoever we bring into it. But it's all about business with us, and he's a great fit, and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I agree. So,
are we going to see Greg on Saturday?
You would not see Greg on Saturday.
Okay.
Nope. But yeah. So Killer Cakes won. Greg may have had a little something to do with that. So, and I did like how Greg was saying, Greg came out in the middle of the match, Reb, is what happened.
Okay.
And kind of took the lights, took their attention a little bit. And then Trauma Unit took care of business. We'll just put it that way. And so Killer Cake is the new tag team champ, down in 0-1, which I think a couple of us kind of already had that. We were kind of thinking that might happen. I believe I said that last week. That I was going Killer Cake. So
I think we both did, but I gotta think. I imagine they're just gonna keep those belts warm for Trauma Unit at some point, though.
well, yeah, that's exactly what's going on because Trauma Unit's going to get their chance.
It's not a matter of if it's Trauma. It's just gonna be which two, really, who's gonna.
I don't even think that's an option. I think it's going to be Win.
It's definitely Win. It depends on like when we are ready for it. Like, you know, the Light, Killer Cake, and you know, whoever had it before them. Only thing they're doing is just keeping it warm for us because we have other business. You know, titles don't make Trauma Unit. We are who we are because who we are. So
Right.
like we're ready for those titles. We all know that we can go out there and win them. So
Yep.
just like that's in our
Uh-oh.
minds. The fact that we don't have title is because it's what for that's just right now. We have other business, as you can see. We like walk through those curtains, and thanks to y'all too. You know, prove that you know the tag last year with that.
I think we're having some audio issues here.
Yeah, we've got some audio issues going on. This kind of sucks because he's saying important things. All right. I'm gonna drop him out a minute.
Was I skipping a little bit?
Oh,
Yeah,
you were skipping through the whole thing.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You're frozen video, but we can hear you now. So
cool. My phone's trying to connect I pulled up in front of the house, so it's trying to connect to the Wi-Fi in the house. And
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay.
Hey, we might as well mention it. We'll talk a little bit about Thursday because you have a 6-man tag match coming up. Trauma Unit versus DLC, Joey O'Reilly and TSO. I thought you guys were done with Joey.
You know, I thought we were done with Joey too. You know, I really think kind of have this little obsession with Trauma Unit. I don't know. Maybe he wants to join Trauma Unit. I don't get it.
I mean, he's always ran with a crew before, so I mean, he had to ride Theo's coattails. It could be he rode your coattails for a while. I mean,
for a very long time.
Yeah,
you already know that Joey is like a leech. Like that's just what he does, and you know now he's doing this thing with Chris. Like what's the issue, bro? Like what's the problem? Do you like you miss us or like what? Do you enjoy the beatdowns? Do you just think nobody else is competition to you or like what is it? I don't know. But somebody needs to help him. He needs to maybe see therapy or go join Killer Cakes. Go deal with them. I don't know. I don't know. Go do something.
Because we'll talk about. Let's go ahead and we'll hit this match real quick too. Joey O'Reilly versus Jake Parnell last week. I'll tell you what, it was a good match. I'll give him that. It was a good match. But
You
man,
hate giving Joey credit for anything.
I do. I was really hoping for a title change, but
you were hoping for a title change. Oh,
I was already ready for a title change. I'm ready for a title change. Anytime Joey has a belt, I'm always ready for a title change.
What's the reason you're ready for a title change? Is he boring? Be honest with us.
I'm not saying he's boring. I wouldn't say that. He's not my favorite guy. We'll put it that way.
So he's boring.
Quit putting words in my mouth, Devontae.
So he's boring. You know, that's okay. That's okay. Not everybody is fun. Not everybody is, you know, Devontae. Not everybody is Theo. Not everybody is Chris O'Brien. Not everybody is KC Jackson. You know, that's fine. I mean, not everybody just has it. I mean, it is what it is. I don't like the guy anyway, so you can say what the hell you want to say about him.
I did see a thorn kind of in the side of 0-1 show back up to on Saturday. And we'll just go ahead and put this match up because it was supposed to be DLC versus Kenny Calix.
And BA slipped his way into.
Bitch ass had to come and ruin the whole match for me.
Although I understand with a nice haircut.
He does have a nice haircut. I will say the haircut looks a lot better.
About time.
Did he go to Beantown? Is that what happened?
No, he definitely didn't. No, he's not allowed.
Beanville?
He's not allowed in Beanville. I have a loyal barber. He represents me. He knows.
Oh, and let's see. We got two more matches to talk about. We've got this one, in my opinion, after Trauma Units matches, this was probably my match of the night. I really enjoyed this match between Victor and Zach Hendricks. I'll tell you what, Zach has just come leaps and bounds. And there's a reason he's our Shooty Breakout Star of the Year. So
he beat me before I won the junior title.
Yep.
Right before I won. I think it was the same night actually. So
it was.
Yeah, it was. I remember that.
If anybody that I can bet on to beat Victor for it, it's definitely him. I mean, I wish he would have won it because I could have just came back to get from him. But I mean, given that Victor's have it, I mean, I can take that as from Victor because we all know that I beat Victor for the junior title. So I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter who has it. It's just the fact that I just think Zach should have won it though. Sure, I think he deserves it.
There's a lot of things that happened that night. Yeah, and that's the other match that we haven't talked about yet was the Luminary versus Zach Abstract. Man, the crowd did not like Zach at all. Zach Abstract, they didn't like him. And I'll tell you what, though, I think I was the only one in there that was cheering for him. Shocker there.
I like Zach. I've been in the ring with Zach a couple of times in my early on career. I think it's been like I was on like a year or two in, a year and a half in, if I believe, and he gave me like one of my best matches. Very hard hitting for sure.
Yeah,
very hard hitting. So I mean, I like Zach. He not Zach. Fucking, I mean, crap.
Yeah, it's Zach.
Yeah, cool.
Zach,
there you go.
Yep.
Zach with an X.
Yeah, he did his big one, and I mean, I wish he would have won.
Me too.
But it is.
And nothing. At least for me, nothing against Luminary. I just really like Zach. So
right. I mean, the Luminary is very hard hitting too. I didn't wrestle them a lot, so I mean, I know that as well. But I was definitely rooting for Zach in that match.
Yeah. Actually, Zach, you were talking about him being very hard hitting. Yeah, I know too well. I know real too well.
Yeah.
At another show, he was facing Kenway, and it was when I broke my foot, so I was still in my wheelchair. And they landed on me, and that was interesting.
Oh,
yeah, that's probably still one of my favorite wrestling stories to tell. Just because Kenway looked at me and he goes, "Move," and I looked back at him and I said, "How?" And then he realized I was in a wheelchair, and I was like, "I don't know what
Didn't he try to tell you to? Was it him or Kenway who was trying to tell you to move?
Kenway was trying to tell me to move, and then here comes Zach flying over, and I was like, "Hi." I can't move. I'm sorry.
Yep. Guess that's the thing now, huh? Just fall right in my lap, I guess.
Hey, it hasn't been the first time. I'm sure it won't be the last time because I'm one of those ones that kind of forget our motto of get your shit and move.
Right.
So,
In defense, you couldn't move.
I couldn't move. In my defense on that one.
So, what was your best of the night? What, like, you were there, so you seen every match. What was the best one you seen? I guess.
Like I said, the one for me, I really liked your match with Noah. That was one of my top matches of the night. And then when Theo and Chris were together, that was fine, but I just felt like they needed a different opponent. So And then probably though my match of the night would go to Analog and Hendrix after you and Clover.
Heck yeah.
So those were my top matches. And like I said again, it wasn't all of them were really I was real impressed with the quality of the show. I thought it was good. So it was a real good show. Top to bottom.
Good. You know, we try to put on good shows. Sure.
Well, and then it helped that, I won the 50-50 drawing that night. So
did you? Congratulations.
Reb, Lincoln did not pull the ticket out. So, all right, Devontae, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to let you go. We look forward to seeing you this weekend with Trauma Unit, and please break BA's nose for me.
I'm going to do my best.
All right.
I will do my best. I'm pretty sure he probably will be running away from me most of the times.
Well, Dallas is a big guy to hide behind, so
that's true.
Hey, I got Theo, and
that's true.
That's true too.
So, but I'll see y'all. Have a good night.
Yep. We'll see you Saturday.
All right.
All right. Bye.
That was good to hear from Devontae.
It was. It's been a minute since we've had Devontae on here.
Yeah.
But I will let you know, the whole Trauma Unit will be joining us in a few weeks.
Yeah, you told me about that, so I'm good with it. Is that going to include Greg Jovi?
That is the plan.
Okay. I'm curious to learn more about this fella.
We'll have to see how we can make this work because we'll be at our maximum of 6. Can't we only have 6 people on at a time?
Yes, but I imagine we can probably get Devontae and Theo in the same window.
Maybe. We'll see.
Because I think that's what we did the last time we had Trauma Unit when it was...
Yeah. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah. Hey, before we go, we should probably break down what's going to happen on Thursday night in Edgewood, since we were talking about 0-1. And
you must be moving stuff because my thing keeps moving.
Oh yeah, I was just deleting the stuff I already had saved up. But yeah, so Thursday night throwdown in Edgewood tomorrow night. We got some old favorites. We got a couple matchups I'm curious about here. But I'm just going to run them down in order as I've got them up here. First off, I don't think this issue is ever going to end. Minderz glitching the angler.
Oh, I'm sure it never will.
If
the brothers, what do you expect?
Yeah, if there's not some sort of Easter food fight on video this year, I'll be very disappointed.
Right?
Or angler hit glitch with a fish.
Maybe we can talk to Papa Pullman, and Papa Pullman can give the angler a fish so he can hit the glitch with it.
There you go. If you ever get a chance, go on YouTube, look up Jimmy Fallon fish slap.
No.
Him and John Cena slapping each other with fish. I assume Cena was there. I couldn't see him.
Papa says he's up for that.
Next up, speaking of Papa Pullman, Anakin Murphy taking on Gwen Niadana.
That's going to be interesting. Especially, we'll see how Gwen handles the fact that the Light lost the championship. So, the tag titles. So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah. Let's see what is next. This one I'm very curious about. Anthony Lopez and Noah Clover, 1-on-1.
I'm ready.
I think this is going to be a hell of a match.
Let's do this.
Yes.
Because, Noah, come on, Noah. Let's go, bud. Although they probably both have 2 of my favorite entrance musics on 0-1 right now.
Yeah.
They have my 2 favorites. So... And of course, I'm going Noah for this one. Are you going to make a pick?
You know what? Just because agreeing is boring, I'm going to say Lopez.
That's all right. Noah doesn't like you anyway.
Apparently that's going on. I think CMC's getting in his ear.
No, you bet against Noah, and Noah doesn't like it.
It's not I'm betting against Noah. But let's move on.
Okay.
All right. I don't think I need to ask you for a pick here.
Wait. Godspeed is banger.
Yeah.
He is.
All right. Next up here, I think I know who you're picking here, Minderz. Trauma Unit versus TSO, Joey, and DLC.
Trauma Unit.
It's got to be Trauma Unit just for chemistry.
Right?
If nothing else. I see you put Lander's picture in the.
I did. We'll show it at the end. Go ahead and run through Thursday night because I have to show people this.
Oh yeah, it is somewhat ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Quest Parker versus, is it Bax or
Bax.
BAX? It's
No,
Bax.
it's Max.
Okay, I still haven't seen Bax like in person.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna like him. You're gonna like him. He's a very no nonsense type of wrestler.
I've made bad choices before, but
no, I'm here. I'm rooting.
Yeah.
I can root for you again. He wasn't very happy with me Saturday.
apparently you made a bad choice.
No, because I went with Devontae. I can't make a bad choice when I go with Devontae. I'm just saying. Yeah. That was another one of those where
6-1.
I was going to be happy. I was going to be happy either way. So.
Mm-hmm. Now, if it was Noah and BA, then
all the way.
You'd be the biggest Noah fan in the world.
Oh heck yeah! I think I'm already kind of up there as one of the biggest Noah fans in the world, other than family, probably.
Probably. Let's see. This one, Minderz, I'm very curious about because we got the Luminary against Dante Ferro.
You know how we feel about Ferro.
Oh yeah.
So
this might be his toughest test yet, getting the Luminary.
Yes, I will agree with that. I will agree. I
don't know if Dante's been chopped as hard as he's probably going to get from Luminary.
Dante's been chopped pretty hard.
Okay. Well, I know Zach gave Luminary like what a 9.5 on the chop scale.
Yeah. We've heard Luminary's chops are kind of deadly.
Mm-hmm. They'll light you up.
Yep, they will light you up.
Yeah. All right. Picks. I don't know how you bet against the Luminary on Thursdays.
But they lost the belt. They don't have their tag belts anymore.
They weren't in the match, though.
But they don't have their tag belts anymore. And this isn't for a belt.
True.
And Pharaoh's really wanting to make a name for himself.
Pharaoh's due.
Well, and okay, who are you going with? Luminary?
I'm going to say Luminary.
I'll go with Pharaoh.
I will not be disappointed if Pharaoh wins.
All right, there you go. All right, then the final match.
Last match we got here, TNT champ Kenny Calix against Maxwell and his Silver Hammer.
Hey, it's two Shooty Award winners against each other.
Yeah. This should be interesting because, like we said, this isn't the same. Because I think Kenny took on Max when he was still a coffee addict.
Yeah.
And
I'm still going with Kenny. I don't care.
You got to go Kenny.
Going.
He just got that belt. He's on a roll.
Yep.
Did he take the fall on Saturday, or was he involved in this?
Unfortunately, BA won the match, and Kenny took the fall.
Well, I get a
feeling. So I have a feeling
he's going to want to bounce back.
Yeah. Plus, I have a feeling that might be an issue. With I think we're hyping up for an issue between BA and Kenny, so I'm okay with it.
Didn't they win? They didn't win TNT Match of the Year. It was BA and
Tommy. BA and Tommy won Match of the Year.
BA and Kenny was up there.
They were up there. They were up there for Match.
I think it was between those two in our caucus.
It really was, but Tommy was just there.
It was so good.
So good. It was so good. All right, so
that's what we got for Thursday night. And then if you want to watch it, if you're not there next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, it'll be up on their Patreon, $5 a month for 01 USA. And while you're subscribing to them, you subscribe to the JTR Patreon also, $5 a month. Go to the JTR Podcast Network on there. So,
okay, so I have to show this picture because we were making fun of Lander earlier. And I sent this picture to the group chat. Oh.
Papa says thought DLC took the fall and Kenny was outside. I'm going to take your word for it because I wasn't there.
I thought DLC was outside because he was on our side. I could be wrong.
Maybe
I'm wrong. I was thinking Kenny took the fall though, but I could be very wrong. And if I'm wrong, good.
Not the first time.
Not the first time I've been wrong. I got too involved in the match. This is what happens. I get too involved or not involved, but I get too wrapped up in everything that's going on.
Were you kind of off kilter because you didn't have a sign making fun of BA handy?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I was so thrown off. I was like, this sucks.
why you need to have a dry erase board in your little sign bag so you can just write one up real quick. And
I didn't even take my sign bag. I took my backpack because I had all the certificates in my backpack.
oh yeah,
Okay,
you were
so
awash with shooties.
yep. So I gotta show this because when I say machismo from Temu, this is what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Yeah. The slicked back greasy hair in a ponytail.
That's kind of like J.D. McFunko.
Yep.
Doesn't have the head though. His head's not as big as McDonough's, but
In fact, I
very
didn't
ornate
recognize
jacket.
when he came out. I was like, "Who's this?" Because it did not look like him at all.
Did
And
he
I
have
was,
lifting issues?
I mean, he was short, but a lot of some of those guys are short. So I thought, well, maybe. Pop, I love you.
Can we get Jake Lander versus Microman just to see what happens? Shoot, book Lander on the Pro Wrestling Glory show with Hot when Swoggle's there.
There you go. Let them go at it.
But I don't want to sell Jake short.
Mm-hmm. We know you say that a lot. I need to change up the background so everybody can see that table that Lander went through.
Oh yeah, does it have his name on it?
Yep.
I thought so.
But
all right. Well, Minderz, I think we've covered everything here.
What else do we have coming up this next week? I mean, I know we've got Pro Wrestling Glory.
We got Pro Wrestling Glory. We got.
Is that it actually for all of our?
That might be it. Next week we.
You have to read this. I can't.
See, Lander looks like a low-level thug that gets knocked out in the first 5 minutes of a Jason Statham movie dressed like that.
Leave it up to AJ. We love our AJ.
So we'll keep our ear to the grindstone there, see if there's any newsy things happening in the indies over the weekend, and
hopefully we'll have an update on Alley Catch. I hope we get
yes. Also, maybe we'll have an update on Ben Truss. We'll see.
Maybe we'll see. I haven't. He doesn't respond to me anymore.
Well, he sent you that very nice Christmas message.
Yeah. Very nice Christmas message where I look like a cat lady.
He was full of hope in that.
Yeah. Jackass.
Well, Minderz, let's get it out of here because I know you're itching to put what?
Oh, that's in 2 weeks. Ooh, we need to talk about our guest next week.
Oh yeah, who's our guest next week?
Our guest next week is Coco from PWE, and I'm so excited.
Yes, we've been wanting to get Coco for a while.
So excited.
You know who's more excited than us?
Coco?
Your mom.
Well, that's true. That's true. Mama is pretty excited about Coco being on the show. She might have to make another appearance like she did with Camaro. We went back and listened to that, and she's like, "Oh, that was when I came in." I was like, "Yep." She loves her some Coco and some Camaro.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and Papa Pullman got to meet Mama.
Nice.
Yep.
I'm sure they hit it off.
They did. It was kind of funny. Not funny. It was
cute.
It was a hoot.
It's a hoot. Hey, it's a hoot. It's a good hoot.
Good hoot.
Yes. Well, Minderz, let's get out of here. We're cutting into your dynamite time.
No, it's perfectly fine. I don't mind one bit.
I am curious how many times Joe does the walk away on Nick Wayne.
God, I hope like every move. Because when he did that last week. Oh, that was great. Wait, was it last week?
Yeah, it was last week when he came back, yeah.
Yeah, he did the walk away. That was awesome.
It's Joe's just the coolest guy.
He is.
He's like, if Fonzie was a wrestler, he'd be Samoa Joe.
There you go.
Sort of.
All right, let's get out of here. We're rambling.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Don't forget this Friday morning at 9 a.m. on Spotify and Audible, the next episode of the Extreme Method Review podcast. Talk about New Year's Eve 1999. Tanaka versus Awesome and the build up to Guilty as Charged. Then next Tuesday, we'll be talking about who knows what on Jumping the Rail. Talk about Saturday night's main event probably. And
Do we have a guest next Tuesday? We don't.
we do not have a guest next week.
Okay.
So we just
Well,
us bullshitting.
Unless you get on that Fuego.
Yeah, I'll hit up Fuego. But we'll see what happens there. And then, yeah, like I said, we got Coco coming on next Wednesday. We got a lot going on. We got another Gold Rush coming up soon. Are we going to put up on one either this Friday or next Friday? Probably next Friday.
Let's see. And then the week after Coco. Who do we have the week after Coco?
We have...
So JP?
It is JP on February 5th.
That's awesome because that's going to set up for Dreamwave.
Yes.
Dreamwave is that weekend. So
Yes. So we got a lot of stuff coming up to look forward to. So join us in. Don't forget ProWrestlingTees.com/JTR pod and BrainbusterTees.com/JTR for all our merchandise. Patreon.com/JTR Podcast Network. And like I said, go to our thing if you want to donate to Alley Catch and her GoFundMe. It's on the JTR Facebook page. And I think that's everything, Minderz. You got anything else you want to add? I guess a thank you to CMC for coming on and being extremely rude.
hey, you know what? For us to
My hair's not that bad, is it?
no.
You're so full of it.
Big thank you to Devontae for coming in. I was so excited he was back.
Yes. If you're going to the Glory Show, tickets are going. There, I think second row's still available.
Think so. We
Front
got our
row's
front
sold out.
rows. That's all I care about.
Yeah. So yeah, you should try to make a point to go because they do a really good show there. So
They can put on a good show.
all right, Minderz. We've rambled long enough. Thanks everybody for joining us. Until next week, for Minderz, this is Reb. Remind you all, life is hard, work stiff, and we'll see you guys next time.